So in another vein, actually, one of the most filthy part of the sticky buttons in Ferraris from the noughties, 2010 and so on, are probably these ones. Look at how dirty, sorry for the setting is crap, but look at how filthy and sticky that stuff is. Absolutely filthy. Here, that's the bottom of the steering column. Before it was the top, so that's where you insert the key. And it's absolutely vile. So, just so that you understand, I've cleaned that part, which is relatively okay, using Dunlop, right? Just actually while it was in the car. The issue is that it puts crap a bit everywhere, and it's quite oily. I mean, it is oily, so you stain your clothes if you get any drops, and the same on the leather. So the best way is to remove this part. So that took a bit of time, because you need to remove the lower part of the panel, right? That's a pain, but anyway, since I had to do that for the glove box, I had to remove the glove box, why not? It's just a few screws extra. And so that's where we are. I think that here you can see how much crap there is. So to go back to Savon Noir, so potassium soap, right? I'm gonna put a bit more, and here I'm gonna do it for you live. Okay, so just a bit more. Okay, not much. There's nothing else. It's basically very, very simple. Alright, and here, okay, and my kitchen towel. Alright, basically. In here, I just do, I don't care, so I put actually a lot of it. And I brush. Remove all the used gunk. So you can see actually live how it affects. Right. Well, here actually in theory I could even wash it. Be careful at the tab, because don't be too rushed, because the plastic which are 20-year-old Ferrari plastics are more delicate than anything in the world. I wonder how to make so low quality plastics. Okay, so that's basically the time it took. Then I just wipe it. You may need to do it actually a few times, right? So here, clearly I'm gonna have to do it a few times. Okay, but that's already actually where we go to. Right, obviously, kitchen towel, absolutely filthy. Here, so here, I don't know if you see, here you still have quite a bit here. So I'm gonna put more. Doesn't matter. Up to euro or dollars a liter. You can look on it. So you brush. Okay. Take your towel again. Get in there. You need patience. And since actually the cleaning part is basically is not the part that takes the longest, but it's a removal of all the part and so on. I can tell you, you can spend more about 10 minutes to clean it. Okay, actually after 20 years, I can tell you there's a lot of gunk. It's a fairly thick gunk. And you can even change your kitchen towel from time to time. Okay, so here, get in there. Okay, so good example. So here, that's where I've cleaned, and that's where it's still sticky. Okay, and this video is boring, so I want to show you actually real live the final results and the effort it requires. It's not a lot, to be honest. So when I see actually people dismantle all that sticky buttons, they ship it, they spend thousands. Actually a guy, when I bought a car, charged me 1,500 euros to clean it. That's how I got the car back. So clearly he didn't do anything, because indeed, you need to be patient, should technically actually ideally avoid doing it in the car itself. On this one. Okay. Here. So when I did the lock, it was very long. And the let's use down. Amazon delivery. Okay, so here it's still a bit humid, still a bit of work to be done, but that's where we are at. So you go back to a basically very matte finish with just plastic. Well, here actually I still have a bit of soap, right, on the fingers, but that's basically yeah. So that's so that you understand actually what I'm doing. So obviously, actually, after so many years, it's quite, you need to do a few passes. But be patient, brush gently. There's no point, actually. I mean, the time of contact of the soap with the plastic is quite important. So, for instance, here, as you see here, is perfect. Here, actually, he needs to another pass. Right here, clearly as well. Here, you see here, there's still a bit more. Still a bit more here. But here, it's perfect. Okay, that's just water. Right here it's getting better. Inside you still have a bit of gunk, so here a lot of gunk. I'm not gonna even bother because I don't want to break the tab. Here, okay, here you see he needs another one, another pass. Here as well, here. But getting there, right? So each pass is good. 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Okay, let me do another pass. So I'm back, literally what? 7 minutes later, right? So I've done 2 other passes actually, and rinsing actually. So actually rinsing and drying with the towel. All right. So this spot nice clean. So here you still have a bit of gunk inside, but seriously, perfection is the enemy of good. So here you have the gunk. Okay, but I'm gonna leave it as it is, and you see actually that's quite brittle. So this tab is quite brittle. So be careful, go slowly, hold everything, right? That's basically where the key hole is, right? So, don't know what you think. Personally, I think it's rather good finish. So when people tell you, oh, it's complicated, whatever. So that's after, and that's before. So I will do that part now, right? I will do that part now, and then share with you actually what it looks after. It basically takes less time to clean than to do all the dismantling. But take your time, dismantle. There's a lot of tutorial on how to get the steering column down. It's not that complicated. The screws of Ferraris are a bit challenging sometimes, but it's okay. Okay, so that's particularly filthy. Okay, so stay with me, I come back in a few seconds. So I'm back. I'm not gonna lie, it has been 10 or 15 minutes, max 15 minutes to do that, right? And what's good is that I'm learning with these videos as well, in that I didn't bother, I just rinsed and rinsed and rinsed, right? I did 3 passes, 3 long passes on this one, and that's where I end up with. I'm struggling to see traces here. No, it's not traces. Well, maybe a tiny bit here, if you want to be very picky. corners are a bit of pain. Here maybe I could do it a bit more. Here as well on the side. Right. This rubber thing, I'm not totally sure if it's glued or not, so I'm tempted not to touch it. I'm gonna see actually if I can touch this rubber stuff actually with more. So stay with me. I'll come back in 2 or 3 minutes to see. Okay, so I'm back literally 3 minutes later. So I've cleaned actually a bit more the edges, I mean the side. So here on the edge, a bit more. I cleaned up a bit more here, literally 3 minutes, right? Just time to. And it looks like on the rubber it even helps, although this part is hidden behind the dash, so I really don't care. But that's what it is. So literally quite a lot of work and sweating and stuff, especially right now in the summer, so it's hot, to dismantle. And it's a pain, so once you have dismantled, take your time and do it well, because ideally you don't want to do that every couple of days. So take your time, because actually the cleaning itself is a very small amount compared to the dismantling. And so you end up actually with these two parts here, bottom and stuff, and I guess you remember how sticky it was, and absolutely not sticky. Perfect, just plastic. So then some people actually want as well to get back to this kind of fluffy coating. I think there's Reta Rosa has a bomb. I think it's Reta Rosa who does that. He has a bomb, which I think is pretty good. So if you want as well to then spray, but the base layer now it's good. It's back to good. So it's just plastic, and personally I don't really mind. But you can go the extra step and coat it again with a much better quality product. Hope that helps. And again, that's savon noir in French, but you can. It's called potassium soap, something that has been invented many years ago, and with a leftover, you can clean your windows, clean everything, clean everything. I mean, it's a very good stain remover as well. Okay, have a nice day.